Hello, luminous souls. Welcome to the 8 Biome. You are here because you're aligned and ready for your spiritual grit, the kind that builds you, not breaks you. Today's thread that has caught you in this moment is the heart's desire. So don't flinch. In the heart's desire, it's a space that reflects where love, purpose, and destiny meets in the center of your chest. Heart's desire also asks what you're ready to receive, not just what you've been willing to settle for. It also helps you to see the desire as directions, not danger, the compass of your next timeline. So, if you are here, it's because you're ready to see what lives on the other side of wanting. So let's open this gently, fully, and see what the heart is asking for now. All right. So we have 111. Nice. Intuition. Okay. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. I also wanted to say practice. Time to implant long cherished ideas. Implement. Implement. We're at a shadow retrograde right now, and it's hitting me harder than ever for some reason today. Retrograde was fine, but today it is horrible. So maybe that resonates with you. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So 111, if you see ones in synchronicities, times, totals, stations, birthdays, dates, just know that this reading is most likely for you. We're going to jump into more energy cards on this heart's desire. So intuition. What else do we have? Thank you, thank you. Conqueror. Today, you are a conqueror. You are able to overcome anything life throws at you. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card. Intuition and conquer. So maybe something you're being pulled towards. Maybe you have been preparing for this moment to arrive. Source is telling you to arrive with grand gestures. I'm seeing like a big parade in your honor. I'm seeing spirits so excited that you're finally here. I see realization. I see epiphanies. I see the aha moment, and I mean the grand finale aha. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't just any intuition. You have finally conquered. What is it, a year 9? So yeah, you've done the damn thing. Good for you. You done did the thing. Source is like, hip hip hooray. So congratulations. Congratulations on choosing you, your self-love, your self-worth. No doubting, no second guessing. Letting go those that don't support you, embracing vibrations that are like yours, matching frequencies, like-minded people, like you're home. Okay. That was a lot. We have blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. Family, blood ties, inner circle. Oh, no, nope. Okay, fine, fine. We have masks, hiding, concealing, deception. Cutting ties, freedoms, Standing up, awaken. Wow. I mean, daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes, and dreams. Underneath the bottom of the deck, we got feminine energy, gentleness, nourishing, mothering. Wow. Wow. So you obviously know the assignment. That's what I hear. You know the deal. You know the drill. You've done blocked. You withered through the family blood ties, whether that is purging, breaking cycles. You have protected your sovereignty. You've cut the ties along the way. You have met the lessons that repeat themselves and hit them head on, like conquered them. Like, so if any repeating patterns came during this past retrograde, you hit it head on. In fact, it wasn't even a speed bump for you. And here you are in the room in luxury and space to daydream. Delusions are in there because you got to be Delulu, I'm sorry, to live in this world. To the sense of sovereignty, not mental health, okay, guys? Hopes and dreams. This is where the tangible and the magic come from. This is where your future higher self lives in the daydreams. Like, that's who you are, where you are. And people probably call you delusional, you know, because they're all upset, knickers in a bunch about you cutting them off, can't go with you, but what about, and all those promises from way before that they've clearly fell through for you. Like you did this like you understood the assignment from the jump. Like you don't play. You listen to your intuition because I feel like it was the one thing you could trust in this world. And I totally can relate to that because your feminine energy has always been on point. You've done it with grace. You've done it with certainty. You've done it with poise. And not only did you cut ties, but you left jaws dropped to the ground. Yeah. When I see this family card, I mean, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of like, I don't feel like you had to purge your entire family, but I do feel like it was part of your family karmatic ties, the things that follow you through your lineage, and you just settled that. I mean, because the comfort is there. I see a loving family right here. But based off what is going on, like you understood the assignment. Let's see. What else do we need to know? This heart's desire. So where are we going, you know? Sorry, that didn't break right. What's your intuition telling you? Let's see. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. Conflicted, decisions, hot, cold, multiple choices. Escaping, avoiding, block, pushing away. Bluff, pretending, masked, exaggeration. Clingy, holding on, obsessing, spying. At the bottom of the deck, we have bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. So it wasn't easy. You just handled it like a boss, but it doesn't mean you didn't have your ups and downs through it. I see you liking your peace and solitude. I see you blocking like there's no other tomorrow. So you definitely know how to stay on your path where you want to. You're at this point where no one can make you feel any way, no way, no how. It's like you are getting a rush off this block delete thing. So good for you. You're definitely owning it. You're conflicted when it comes to like what's family lineage, what's karma, what needs to be detached from. So I see where your intuition is coming in. And when you're masking, it's more of an escape mechanism, a coping mechanism. But at the end of the day, it all worked. So when it comes to ties, I immediately thought of other people calling your bluff about you and your boundaries. And of course, long term, they'll see for sure that you meant business. But at the same time, you're not taken seriously. They think you're just talk, or you'll be back, or there's no way someone can be that isolated and love it, right? And definitely hold on to that daydreaming with all your might, okay? With all your might, do it for the daydream. It's almost like, what do you have to lose energy mentality? Like, you've come this far. Why not see what it's like on the other side? For real. The bitterness is coming because you're probably hearing a lot of hurtful words, and you're hearing people's perceptions of you, whether it's through word of mouth, gossip. It's making you bitter, what you have to endure along the way. I mean, as it would anyone, it's growing pains for sure. So let's go ahead and jump into the traditional tarot, get more information about what's going on with this heart's desire. Is it the daydreaming? Are we going to pursue it? Because you got to conquer it. You've conquered it all. But now it's like you got to move forward. You got to move towards what you want now. You've done the work, so it's like, or it's, what metaphor is coming in? It's like you got to prove for the loan, you have the money, but now you got to get the building. And it's not just any building. You actually have to go hunting for it, make sure it's the right fit, you know, do some tours, walk in and out, and it's work. You know what I mean? You can't just say there and jump right in. You have to start spending the money wisely, or, you know, now you're starting to think that signing the application for the loan was the easiest part. We're setting up for grand opening. Sun in reverse, I saw. Overwhelmed. Overwhelming energy. Depletion, exhaustion. All right. Let's see what we have in this thread. Okay, so what I see is you are still in your head with the Eight of Swords in the upright position. You're still in your head of old thinking, old ways, old conditioning. It's like you've done the action, but you haven't embodied the resonance of what you've been working for. We have the Hermit in reverse. So you have a fear of coming out of hermit mode. Even though you have a desire to come out, whether this chemistry is towards, you know, loving isolation, but it's time to come out and shine your light and teach others with those lights, how to hold their own, and not to worry about you depleting yourself like before. You probably were overextending yourself at one point, causing you to go into isolation. You have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's almost like you're hesitating on making a decision. It's like you don't want to make just one choice, or a fear of commitment of making this choice towards yourself, or maybe you like to have backup plans. There is only one choice, but it's like you don't want it to be only an escape plan, or you're just worried if it's going to work, or is it you just in desperation of wanting to leave? Five of Cups right here in the upright position, because you've done all this cutting ties and they don't believe you, probably because they're testing your boundaries, but it is a grieving point. It's probably people you love, people you've been around for a while, people you thought you could save, and now that you have to cut them off, whether they believe you or not, it's just tough. It's just tough standing up for your boundaries. We also have the Four of Swords in the reverse position, saying you do need to give it a rest. This is exhausting. It's like you're exhausted on chasing the dream, but you need to go to sleep to get to the dream, and you're not. It's like I'm getting a lot of embodiment. You've done a lot of work, but you haven't embodied the belief that that's where you're going, or this hard work is getting you there. You got to trust this feminine energy here. Okay? Definitely trust your intuition that you've done the work. Let's keep going. Yep. Look at you. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, because you're done. You're done. You know the pivot is to be done. Sick and tired of sick and tired. You definitely don't want to settle in this. You're bigger than this. You want to move on, escape, move, travel. In the interference, it's just you making this decision. Like, you really have to trust your gut and trust the process. You're gonna come across making that decision, but I can see you hesitating or getting overwhelmed by it just a wee bit. It's okay. It's okay. But this this is making you're in a codependent situation. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you have everything you need. You're a very independent person, but right now you have a codependent mindset. Almost like whether this is dysfunctional or chaotic, this is still all you know. It's almost like you're in self-sabotage because you've never been in peace before, right? It's a little scary. Even if it's for the greater good, it's still the unknown. We have the Fool here in your becoming, so that means you're just gonna have to take that leap and take the leap of faith. And you are. I still feel damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of energy. Like, might as well. You can always go home if it doesn't work out, but like, at least try. And I see the enthusiasm here. And how do I know that? Because the Death card is in reverse. You have made that change. You have made that change. Maybe bitterness got you there. Maybe an argument, maybe some hurtful words, but the resentment is there and you just take that leap of faith. That's what I'm talking about. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is confusion, not focus, not listening to your intuition, avoiding it, thinking it's a bubble gut when it's really Source saying go. No, go do it that way. Yes, run, leap. Oh my goodness, I got a confirmation yawn. Oh my goodness. Well, my luminous souls, the heart always knows even when the mind forgets. May this reading remind you that what you long for isn't out of reach. It's already a part of you. Because you technically already did all this work. Look at you. You are a conqueror. So follow that intuition. Look for those ones. I'm telling you, one is independent. Discovery. Uniqueness. Rebellion. Okay? You got this. You got this. If this message touched your heart, please consider watering the biome with an equal exchange of energy, like a comment, a like, or a share. Keeps the weave alive and the thread moving forward. If we are parting ways, thank you for your energetic presence It means more than you know, and it never goes unnoticed. Until next time, luminous souls. Stay soft in your becoming, clear in your feelings, and keep close to the spark that led you here. I will see you on the next pull of the thread.